Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. My name is Mario with HxC-Tech. If you don't know what that means, HxC is short for hardcore. Also, if you just caught that, I am currently recovering from COVID and I have really nasty hiccups all day today. I tried everything, didn't seem to work. So I will do my best to minimize the hiccups, or maybe I can do some jump cut. This is actually my first video, so I'm really excited that I get to share with you. I get really excited that I get to show you the cases for the Z Fold 4 that I found at the moment, that I enjoy, and some that I wish were better and I don't enjoy as much. So without further ado, let's begin. So for those that you don't know, I started from the Note 10 Plus, went to the Fold 3. I got it used from Swappa, and then I went to get the Fold 4 as a trade-in. Also, I had the S22 base edition to trade in as well. So when the Fold 4 came in, I got the lovely Z Fold 4 S-Pen case. And so I was so excited for this. I was excited that I would be able to actually get to try, and I was planning to just keep it. This is going to be my daily driver. This is going to be everything, because it had everything I wanted. It had an S-Pen slot. It had a kickstand I can swap out to, so when I'm on a business trip or anything like that, I can choose what I want. So as you can see, it was very easy to put on the pen, very easy to take off, and the kickstand, very easy to swap. You know, it's a really nice case. It tracks fingerprints a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, but I actually rank this as the case that I like the least, and here's why. The front adhesive is just so flimsy. It doesn't quite hold at all. Very flimsy. I tried to let it sit for a while before I used it, and every time I opened it, it would come apart a little bit on the corner here. And this is exactly what it was like. This is even when I put it on the first time, it was just so flimsy. It's this top piece here, if you can see that. And so, yeah, I really tried to like it. It's very pocket friendly. It fits very well. It's easy to hold. And so I just had a very hard time. I'll take some pictures, how it looks in the pocket, maybe a little video, so people will know. But it's pretty slim. It doesn't add too much bulk to the phone. All right, so our next one is going to be, let's see how we take this off. You always have to be gentle because the inner screen just isn't, you don't want to press too hard on it. Next one is this one by Urban Armor Gear. Great case. I really wanted to like this one too, and because it has the hinge protection, it has the durability. So I want to say that this case is extremely easy to put on. So I always put it one corner at a time. I remember reading an instruction like that. Very easy, slides right in. This one, the same thing. I just slide right in. So, and that's it. It does have adhesives for you to set and bond it, but I wanted to kind of get a feel of the case before I did that, in case this would be my daily driver. And I like I said, I wanted to like this case too. I just didn't like how big of a lip was on the sides here. So there's a bit of a lip there. I'm trying to get it to focus. And there's this here too. I'm thinking that this is for when you have the taskbar. So if I were to say move this up here, if I could, can I do that? Can I do that? Huh. I thought I could do that. I know I can adjust it, but let's say I move it all the way up here, then it will be an easy swipe. So I thought that was interesting, but that's kind of, I don't know, that's kind of high up there for someone with hands like mine. So I like the leather, the little leather like piece, very thin. It's like paper thin for the hinge protection, because most hinge protection cases I get, the hinge is huge. I have not tried the unicorn beetle yet. That's so I like this one a lot. The only thing, like I said, the one that really kind of turned me off was actually just the way it opens and closes. It's a little rough. There's a little squeak, like the hinge is rubbing. It feels like, well, the hinge isn't, it's not rubbing, but it's just, I don't know, it just makes that noise. It makes it a little slow. I know it's just the mechanism inside. So I just, you know, I couldn't quite get too much into it. And it's just a little too bulky for me. So I think this is best for people who have, you know, who work in rugged areas, anywhere that requires a lot of physical labor. You know, you might have to actually, this would be a great case for that. For me, I work in the medical field. I have a small business in financial services, so it's not really that much. I want protection, but I don't need it as rugged as this. So let's go ahead. Let's go back. Let's try another one. So this one, I actually really like. This one is the Taurus. It is the S-Pen holder one. There are no adhesives. It does not come with an S-Pen, but you just pop that in like that. You pop the back in like that, and that's it. No adhesives, nothing to set, nothing to bond. The back is really nice. I was talking on the phone with it the other day. It was kind of sliding down my shirt. That's how, it's like velvet, like a very sleek velvet. It's nice. I think the camera bumps a little bit above, if you see that, but I do have a camera lens protector. I normally don't go for camera lens protectors because they get the image quality a little bit, but actually these feel really nice. There is an S-Pen holder, so I'll just take this S-Pen out, and it pops in just like this. Okay, and easy to take out like that. This is perfect if you're on a business trip, or maybe if you are in the medical field, say you're with a patient or something, you need to take a quick note, then you can do that here. Now everyone knows my lock code. So one thing to consider is the inside here is very shaky. This doesn't secure at all. So you just pull this here and that's it. But you don't really notice it too much. Actually, with this case, I find myself wanting to open it more because of the S-Pen, because I don't know, it's just what this case does to me. I do like the inner screen. It feels good in the hands. It's nice. It's easy. Doesn't bother me too much. A little bit if I'm trying to reach around the text, but that's on the main screen, but otherwise it's okay. All right, so let's take this off. Very easy to take off. I always go with the corners just to be safe. I try not to manhandle this phone too much. So this last one here, another hinge protector case. I think we all know who this is now. This is Spigen. I used to call it Spigen all the time. I still call it Spigen, but I think we go by Spigen. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. Be a little careful. Hinge part, you don't want that to be closed when you're putting it on. Or you won't want to put too much pressure on the back here, but I don't think it's gonna. It's a little bit of a challenge sometimes. But there's no adhesive on the back of this, so you don't have to worry about adhesive. Ever since they refined the phone, they refined the cases a lot, so you don't have to put adhesive on the back. This one that I had for the Fold 3 had to put adhesives on it, on the back. It was a pain to take off. This one has adhesive still, but even though I've taken it off like maybe 5 or 6 times already, it's still very firm and sturdy. So here it is. This is how it looks. I like that it's very slim, hence the name Slim Armor Pro. Easy to open, easy to close. It is not hard to open, not harder to close at all. Your hinge is protected. I know the main concern with the hinge is scratch, that this inside piece will scratch, but I don't feel that when I open it. I feel that what happens is when I open, let's see if we can catch it together. When I open, it just rubs along the top part. You see what I mean? So it doesn't quite, if you look here, there is no, I'm shooting this on iPhone 10s, by the way. For those that don't, if you're wondering what kind of camera this is. So this is the very first video. So if you look at inside when you open and close, I don't see any engagement with the actual hinge. Okay, so really good. I was gonna test with wireless charging. They all work. You know, they all work with wireless charging. This is an old power wireless charger. Let me see if I can get it to turn on. Oh, here we go. Let's see, it charged. It's charging. It's got wireless charging. It does fast wireless charging, but there's something up with this power one, so I'll just change it for another one later. But yeah, so for me personally, this case fits all my needs. I wish I had a kickstand. I wish I had an S-Pen holder. That's what this one was supposed to do for me. But the front part is so flimsy. I just couldn't do it. I really like that the hinge is protected. So if you're in a field where you have to take your phone out a lot, or you might have to write a lot of notes, or you might have to, you might end up dropping it, or maybe you're exposing it to certain material or dust or hair, you know, we have a cat here, so cat hair is a lot around here. And, you know, it could protect it from that. I would say if you do get a case like this, just wipe it down once in a while, you know, just to make sure the hinge isn't getting full of like oil and film. And really like it does everything. It feels really good in the pocket. And so I'll take some pictures of that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with what I like here, what I don't like? I actually have another case, another TORRAS case, kickstand case coming in. So I'm hoping that the back is the same as this and not the one that was for the Fold 3, but with a kickstand. And then I'm thinking I might just keep these two cases, and if I want whatever I'm doing, I'll just hot swap the front part, you know. But either way, that's what I'm thinking. But I really like the Spigen because it's sleek, sexy. I like that it covers the hinge. Sometimes when you're using cases and the cases are a little bulky, it just feels a little weird because you're grabbing the case at the edge there. So that's why I really like, unless it's like some kind of really, really slim case that won't protect my phone at all, or if my phone is naked, then I really prefer that. Or if I do have a case, I probably want one with hinge protection, just because, I don't know, it's the middle part that doesn't quite, you know, that's kind of hard for me to get used to. If you're wondering, and I'll do another video on this, what wireless charger I use, what I use in my car. I have one by Deerhot. It's their newest one. The old one gave me problem. It's supposed to charge both vertically and horizontally. The hinge, it does work, but only vertically. No, horizontally. So it does not work vertically. So even with the hinge, and it's spaced out a little bit, it still charges the phone just fine to 100%. So I'll show that later. Otherwise, I think that's it. I appreciate it. I'm really glad that I got to show you. I can't wait to show you how it looks in pockets, because this phone is no small phone, but it's an amazing phone. And I still have the Fold 3. I have till September. Maybe I'll do like a little comparison, but I'll have to check and see what my cameraman says, and I need to kind of talk to him a little bit and maybe make some adjustments here and there. All right, everyone, this is Mario with Hardcore Tech, and I hope you enjoyed it, okay? Awesome. Thank you so much. Bye. All right, so I'm back. I actually just took photos of the phones with the cases in my pocket, and I'm actually pleasantly surprised. It felt like no matter what, even if I had a case like this or a case like this where it's a little bulky, sticking out a little bit, or even the S-Pen case with the S-Pen attached. Oh, it's already, whoops, it's already there. It was very it didn't make that much of a difference. It didn't really it didn't make that much of a difference in my pocket. So it depends sort of a bit on the angle. You know, some angles it might look like protruding a little more, but it's about the same. I don't notice it too much. I just took a picture of the front, because if you're walking to someone, they'll probably see that the most. You know, they'll see you walking from the front. Let me know what you think. But yeah, so awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope it helped. I wanted to provide content that I really appreciate that other content creators do. I just wanted to add my own little flair, add my own little style, and I hope you guys like it. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. If you didn't like it, or if you want to share some constructive feedback, you know, by all means, hit up the comments. Well, what do you guys think? Are you hooked on any of these cases? Is there one that sticks out to you the most? For me personally, again, I like the Spigen. It seems well-rounded, sleek, and looks, you know, nice and professional. But I can see all these cases really working for other people. Maybe, you know, it can suit their needs, definitely. I'm excited for the other TORRAS case to come in tomorrow. But if you have other cases in mind, let me know. I'm probably going to return these, except the S-Pen case that came with it. But yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think. You have a great rest of your weekend, great rest of your week, and see you again.